fans out there, welcome to part two, of
Hmm.
this exclusive interview. So you mentioned in part one, Miss Gina,
Oh boy.
you mentioned in part one that music, big part of your life, things like that, and I know you have a Celtic background. So,
Mhm.
like, tell us a little bit about how your Celtic background influences your music.
It's the tribalism of white people at their best.
Mm-hmm.
And yes, horrible history has us losing in the end, but they did sack Rome 3 times. They weren't just into wiping them out. I wish they did. The music of the Celts is based on very ancient knowledge, and it's all about being in harmony with the planet and making the mind and body strong with the ancient knowledge of balance. The ABC described our music as Ennemi Jadlow Weber, which from there on we could promote our music as being Celtic because we didn't have anything to compare it to. Our music was very new age original. Only about 5 years ago, people were telling us to do rock and roll because that's it, that's cool. And we're like, we didn't think that was appropriate with, the harp and our soprano voices. It's
Well,
all,
you could start something. You could be a Bon Jovi, right? You could scream like, yeah. What do you
I
think?
don't think so.
Now, in your genre of music, are there anybody or is anyone that is, in that genre at the moment that might be mainstream?
Definitely Enya.
Okay, and does she sing similar music that you aspire to, put out there?
Well, our music is definitely very similar to Enya's, but I think we have more drama like Andrew Lloyd Webber. And I noticed, I was driving by this truckie, and you're expecting him to be blasting, rock and roll and stuff, but he wasn't. He was blasting Enya, full
Mm-hmm.
blast, loud as it could be. I think people like Enya because it makes you relax. It doesn't require energy to listen to, and people need that
Mm.
TLC these days.
Okay.
I think it's because many people are like me. They have Celtic heritage. My history being Irish, Scottish, and Cornish, my family arriving here in Fremantle in the 1870s, is the norm. So people are seeking their own heritage that has been forgotten.
Mm-hmm.
What about you? What's your background, Alvy?
I don't know. I mean, I do a mean Scottish accent, so maybe Scottish. What do you what do you think? Do you remember the old show Highlander?
Yes.
Yeah, I can do it.
Well, go on then. I dare
Do
you.
you remember the main character? His name was Duncan MacLeod.
Mm.
He was from the Highlands.
Uh-huh.
He was from one of the ancient towns.
Okay.
So, he'd say something like,
Yes.
"My name is Duncan MacLeod from the Clan MacLeod."
Oh, that's awful. Simply ghastly.
Yeah, yeah. He said something like, "There can be only one."
Oh
Does that
God.
get you going?
Doesn't remind me of him at all.
Oh
It's
man.
awful.
Yes, yes, yes. So fans out there, you've just witnessed my Scottish accent. Yeah.
Abby, what are we gonna do with you?
All right. Well, that was a good. All right, that was a good imitation of myself, I think. So,
Joy,
Miss Gina, do you want to cut to our second song?
let's play in the next song, I Love You, that won the ABC Music Awards.
And that was I Love You from the Celtic Maidens. With me tonight for part 3 of this interview is Miss Jina Lee. Miss Jina, welcome again.
Oh, thank you, Alvy.
Yes, are you enjoying the ride, Do you got your seatbelt buckled?
Tremendously.
So fans out there, we've gotten to know Miss Jina Lee, former Miss World finalist and a member of the Celtic Maidens. So the last thing I guess we want to know is, so what's next in your future?
Well, like everyone, I'm on God's good humour. I like to keep it on the boil, so I have set myself new challenges, competitions, and such. And I look forward to being invited to Fremantle to bring you my show. Can't wait to see you there. You can get a taste on savvytrio.com.
Yes,
Check it out.
definitely. Well, are we supposed to be going to some kind of ball?
Oh, yes, that'd be fun.
Yeah, we're supposed to be going to like some kind of ball together.
When are we going?
Yeah, well, I mean, I did ask, so
Keep me posted.
I just, got to get
You
that.
can't back out now.
You hear that, fans? When Alvin makes a promise, he can't back out.
Because it's live. Everybody will know. You have to stick to your promise.
Yeah, this is the good thing about live to tape. You can, make stuff up as you go along. So that pretty much wraps it up. We've got to know Miss 2000 World finalist, and we've got to know a member of the Celtic Maidens, and of course, you've gotten to know one of my dear, close, and personal friends. Fans out there, this is how we do it. So, Miss Gino, how did you like that experience?
Yeah, it's great fun. I love talking to you.
Oh yeah, I got you hooked now. So, fans out there, we want to thank Miss Jina Lee for coming out on the show today. Thank you, Miss Gina.
Oh, thank you, Alvy.
Yes, Alvy.
Yeah, people out there, he insisted I have to call him Alvy because all girls call him Alvy. Only guys call him Alvin. So I'm not allowed to call him Alvin. Has to be Alvy on the show. Otherwise, he's not happy.
Well, it boosts my ego.
Okay, Alvy.
Oh my gosh. I can't even end my segment.
Come on, Alvy, take it away.
All right. So, fans out there, that was Miss Jina Lee, and we're going to head back to the studios.